Hey guys, it's me again, another audio only. I hope everyone's having a great day. Start of the weekend, 4th of July is coming up fast, and that's pretty awesome, so I'm stoked. Hope everyone's getting ready to have a red, white, and blue blaze of glory to add to their story. Um, and you guys didn't know this, but this is the day when the Nintendo Classic Edition is supposed to be re-released. Now, a lot of people were pumped about it. I I think it's cool, I'm excited, but it doesn't really do much for me. I'm not overly, stoked to go get one. I have the Super Nintendo Classic Edition. It was bought for me, and I love it. I do think it's awesome, but I've had it, a long time now, and I've only played it once. They're not. Once you get them, they're great, but they're not. They don't live up to the hype. You don't really get to play them and get as much play out of them as you would an NES with a stack of games. And it's weird because you think you would. The controllers are nice. They feel legit, and it's built well for as tiny as it is. It goes real well, but it's just not the same. I think it's because you have the option of only those 20, 22, 23 games. Whatever the number is, I'm not sure on the exact number. The upside is, yeah, great. You have a save function. Where was that in 1987? But with that being said, um, without the old standby games, and at least for me to play, like B-52 and, Ghouls and Ghosts and all these little no-name games, and I know Ghouls and Ghosts isn't a no-name game, but as a kid for me, like Arkham's another one. Archon, sorry, my bad, I can't pronounce it apparently. They're awesome games. There's so many, and for each system, that when I'd be done playing Mario 3, or I'd lose to Bowser for the 5th time on the 8th world, he'd drop his little booty duty right into that brick floor and smash me to smithereens. I'd just throw something else in, something to take my mind off it. Battle Chess was another good one, it was a lot of fun. And they don't have those games on there. So it's when I want to play Mario, or when I want to, play a Mega Man game, or whatever it comes on them, it's great. Final Fantasy's awesome. It's great. It is. But then what? So let's say you get 2 or 3 hours of gameplay out of it. That's awesome. Then you're going to turn it off. You're going to go have dinner. You're going to do some other stuff. Next thing you know, it's going to sit there on a shelf and get dusty for 6 to 8 months. At least in my house, that's how it goes. And I just don't feel that it's worth the hype. I don't feel that they're worth $200 or $300 in resale, especially when they're 60 or 70, up to 80 brand new. I mean, come on. I understand scalping, but that's just kind of harsh. So for me, for this gamer, I'm not going to be getting one. I didn't get one. I'm not going to make any attempt to get one. And if I did, I'm not gonna scalp the shit out of it. I'll just sell it for $40-$50 because that's what they're worth to me. It's not that it's a bad system. It's just not a great system. The real thing is the great system. The NES was amazing. The Super Nintendo also amazing. And I'm sure it's inevitable eventually they will do a Nintendo 64 Classic. It will happen. And when it does, I'm sure a lot of people are going to be all over it. And that's fine. But, then 64 is such a controversial system in regards to, people that like it love it. And the people that don't, they don't really, at least in my opinion, they don't really understand. It's more so do you love the game enough to get used to that terrible controller? That's what it boils down to. And for me, the 64 has tons of great games. I could play Gauntlet Legends for hours. Perfect Dark's another one. No Mercy. I love Smash Brothers, Mario Kart, Mario Party. They're all iconically great games. What are the odds that all those are going to make it on there? Smash is a no-brainer. Of course, Smash Brothers is going to make it on there. I'm sure Mario Kart will too, or a Mario Party. There'll probably be 3 or 4 Mario titles on there because they're some of the best games for the system. If they're smart, they'll put Paper Mario on it, but what do I know? I'm just a schmuck. In any case, it'll probably be $80, $90. The moment people get them, they'll be selling for $300 and $400. And that'll be fine for them. People that want it will pay it. I don't want it and will not pay it. I guess that makes me a prude, a gaming prude, but it's just not. It's not what I'm down with. I get like that though with the games I really want. There are holy grail games for my system that, at least for the Game Boy, that I've always wanted, that I love, and I just can't bring myself to spend the money. Now, I do have a challenge thing going on where every time I lose a pound, I'm going to put $1 in a jar. So when that jar gets full, I will go spend the money on the game that I want. Here's the catch, though. I'm allocating that money as a reward for me losing weight. Now, yes, it's still ultimately me spending hundreds of dollars on one game, but I'm trying to use it as an incentive to help me lose weight. And I think it's going okay so far. I'm doing really well. Check out a video on that challenge if you're interested. I'm going to be back later on this week with a pickup video. Probably recorded Sunday, and this is like Friday night right now. I had a great day garage selling Game Boys and PS2s and all different kinds of stuff. Nothing out of this world, nothing rare, just a bunch of good cheap stuff. And I was really excited to pick it up. So I'll have all that on there, and then I have a buddy of mine's coming over with a big bag of goodies for me, so I'm pretty stoked about that. I can't wait to do it, to be honest. Can't wait. Well, yeah, I guess I kind of ran out of things to say. It's just past the 6-minute mark, and I thought I'd be, ready to rumble to my jaw jumbled, but I don't know what else to say. It's funny you think about something all day long, and then you don't get it, you don't see it, and it's amazing. I don't know. I guess I do have questions, for you guys. If anyone ever does watch this or listen to it, what game did you feel, if you have an NES Classic or a Super Nintendo Classic, what game did you buy it for? Because everyone probably bought it for one or two games. Like, I guess you might like them all, but what game did you buy it for? And do you still play it? How many times have you played it? I'm just curious. Like, I know my answers because I hardly ever play mine. So I was just curious. Same with the Super Nintendo Classic. Did you buy it for Zelda? Did you buy it for one of their titles on there? Did you buy it for the only first chance to play Star Fox 2? Which I think is a good one. But yeah, when you get it, when you get this, let me know. Post a response video, post a comment, anything. I don't care. Doesn't matter. It's approximately like 11:30 at night, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna probably wrap this up pretty soon. My wife's upstairs in the shower, so I'm gonna go throw a towel at her and be like, "What's up, woman? Daddy loves you." And wish my kids, a good evening and put them in bed and stuff. So when you get this, I keep saying when you get this, I'm not sending it to you. If you take the time to watch it, if you make it to the 8-minute mark and beyond, I wish you well. I hope to be back with a pickup video soon. Always, you want to find me, check me out here at youtube.com. Or check me out at GameThriftCrew.com in the blog section. I post this on my blog every week. So whenever I post something new, it goes up in there. I look forward to seeing you. Keep calm and game on, brothers and sisters.